here in Texas, specifically the state capital of Austin. We thought what better place to kick off our tour than the Austin murals behind us right here. So a lot of people come here to get Instagram shots, and we took a few pictures here, but this is just the start of what we're gonna explore in this city.
Get ready for lots of food, barbecue, and beautiful sights.
We stopped in this random general store we found just to see what's up, because it's pretty big and it has some pretty neat stuff in here. Good souvenirs, some local products. Pretty cool. Nice stop. Branding.
This is to brand your steak.
Whoa. Come to Callahans for all your cowboy suiting up needs. Matt looks like a certified cowboy now. He got some stuff, and I got a few things too because I forgot a shirt, so I needed something else.
We're gonna try other places out. There's a couple other places, but I'm thinking some of these other places might be more expensive than this cool little place. And it's real close to our Airbnb. It's like 5 minutes from the Airbnb, so that's why we stopped here. But the big one everybody says in Austin is go to Allen's downtown, but I'm thinking that's going to be
very
super
pricey.
So we'll see.
At least we got something here.
I got a cool shirt and a cool set of George Street pants.
Real cowboy.
We'll have to see if I'll get a hat or what. Rachel might get a pair of boots tomorrow.
Yep. So we're just gonna sleep. Go back to our Airbnb, finish up some barbecue, and probably sleep, and we will catch you back tomorrow for a full day of stuff. It's a new morning, and we're kicking off the day at McKinney Falls State Park. It's a very highly recommended thing that I saw around the area to do, especially if you want to get out in nature. And I think there's a waterfall and just some other cool things around. It's a pretty big park, but one thing we didn't know is it costs $6 a person to get into the park. We thought it was free, but guess not. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but we were already here, so we're like, okay, we'll pay it and go in. But we're ready to explore, and you'll see we're suited up today with our finds from the store yesterday. I got this shirt from there, and Matt's all suited up. It's crazy that we're walking along trails that have cacti all around them, because where we come from, you can't find cactus and different succulents growing naturally in the wild, so that's pretty cool. But one thing we have noticed is the trails, at least whatever we're on, don't seem to be marked very well. We hope we're going the right way, but I don't know.
So we found Old Baldy. She's right behind us. She's a 100-foot bald cypress tree. Supposedly that she sprouted when Leonardo da Vinci was painting the Mona Lisa over 500 years ago. So it's a pretty old tree. You can definitely recognize it versus all the other trees in here because it is 100 times the size of all the other trees. We first had a hard time finding this trail because we made a shortcut from the parking lot. I think we were on like the Onion Trail. We wanted to be on the Rock Shelter Trail. The Rock Shelter Trail says it's only a 15-minute loop, and that includes Old Baldy and also overhanging rock shelter. I think they said it was around 8,000 years old. Prehistoric Native American used to use it as a shelter. We're going to try to find that next. I don't know if it's down this way or that way. We're going to have to look at the map. The trails definitely aren't as well marked as I would hope they would be, with a lot of signs, and you know, if it's the blue trail, usually they spray paint blue, but we haven't seen anything like that so far. But really cool tree to come see.
We made it to the rock shelter finally when we didn't think we'd find it. It's very long and low to the ground. Really interesting feature. When you're in here, it's actually quite roomy at the end. Like, I would gladly reside here and live here. It's so nice, and you have such great scenery right across the way. I think if you keep going past the rock house, it will eventually lead you to Lower McKinney Falls, but we're just gonna walk back and then hit Upper McKinney Falls. So catch you there. We're here finally at the main attraction, McKinney Falls. It's a really interesting waterfall. I like all the rocks around it, but the waterfall itself isn't too large. I've seen much bigger. So, Texas, not everything is bigger, okay? This waterfall is small, but still cool. There's even turtles on the rocks by the falls, and in these like divots in the ground where there's water being held. I even saw some pretty decent sized fish. And we noticed around this park, we actually came across some bluebonnets already blooming. We didn't think they're supposed to bloom until late March, so that's a nice surprise. So we tried to go to this park called Mayfield Park. It has peacocks and stuff, but there must have been some crazy event happening because there was all the gates were closed for it, and there was cars everywhere and event staff, so we couldn't go in. But instead we went to Mount Bonnell. It is really easy to get up here after, like, I don't even know how many steps there were, like 40, 30 steps. You go up and you have a nice observation point of the city, and you can see the skyline, and it's really pretty. It's in a really nice area. So if you're in Austin, you should come here to see some views. Santa! Did you see Santa? We're finally downtown Austin. We've kind of been all over the place until now. Now we're officially in the downtown and we're at the Capitol. And it's more than I expected it to be. It's a really nice green space with lots of statues around, and we're gonna just walk around the grounds real quick and check it out. Yeah, super nice grounds here, and this is the largest Capitol building in the United States, because I guess Texas does things bigger in this case. This is just like a neat, quirky thing in Austin. There's this really old tree, 500 years old, called the treaty oak. This live oak tree has been pronounced the most perfect specimen of a tree in North America. Pretty crazy, right? I mean, it is gnarly. There's branches all over this thing. It's hard to actually see the tree because of all the crazy branches coming off of it. This may seem stupid, but we're going into a Wholefoods. Wholefoods is headquartered here in Austin, Texas, and I believe this was the first one, right, Matt? No?
It's the biggest one.
Oh, it's the biggest one. And it does look very big.
It's right behind the ATX sign if you want to get pictures.
Yep. We're going into the holy grail of boots right now, Allen's boots. This is insane. Just look at these rows and rows of boots. really cool store. So much stuff in there, and a lot of the boots are very, very beautiful, but expect to pay at least $200 to $300 for a pair of boots, which for us is a lot. It's a lot to justify for just one item of clothing. Even belts and hats, I mean, easily $200 as well. But, and it'd be nice if they had a few more things on sale. It's hard to find the sale things, but there are some ones on sale scattered throughout. A couple of ones we saw on sale were getting closer to $100, but yeah, I mean, it's really cool to check out. It's a nice atmosphere, but it's steep prices, but that's what you can expect whenever you're dealing with quality leather and products. But that's it for Austin for tonight. Tomorrow we might wrap up a few last things we want to see in Austin, but that's it for now. We're gonna go sleep. It's been a busy day. Airbnb tour, kitchen area. Matt coming up the steps, bringing up stuff. A little lounge. Take you back a little hallway. Bed and bathroom. Well, we're just leaving now our Airbnb in Austin. We didn't end up doing those other things that we wanted to do, like the one park that was closed or seeing the bats, because that seemed like it was kind of hit or miss if they were actually going to be there or not this time of year. So we didn't end up getting to those, but there's plenty more things in Austin to do that we didn't even begin to scratch the surface of everything. There's so many like weird eclectic things in Austin. They've adopted the Stay Weird Austin slogan, but yeah, there's just so much to do in the city, so much to eat.
Austin's very young and hip and has some of the best barbecue we've ever had.
It's a very young city. The average age is 31 years for people that live here, and that's pretty young. So yeah, it's a very hip and happening place, and it keeps on growing and growing. So even in a couple years, it'll be crazy to see how much it's changed. And next we're gonna be heading to San Antonio. So if you're interested in San Antonio, check back for those. But that's a wrap on Austin, so we'll see you back the next time.